Hey guys, Mike with A&M here. Today we're gonna do a big trash cleanup in a yard, and then we're gonna do a yard cleanup as well. So I'm gonna just show you guys everything that we're gonna take. So up here, we got a few items, mostly metal, so we're gonna actually do a scrap run. Then back here, we got this metal swing and this wheelbarrow. Everything here goes, that table. Gonna come back later and trim up all this stuff. Then this over here, whatever that is. This fence comes out and everything inside of it. Some stuff by the tree. Wheelbarrow right here. All these pots back here go. And then we're gonna be removing this metal shed. There's actually 3 metal sheds, and I'm gonna take the shed down too. Over here, we're gonna rip out this stuff, rip out this gate, whatever's right there. Over here, we're gonna take the stuff from around that brick thing, and back here we're gonna take out that metal shed, which we'll see what we got in here. Looks like a motor and some other miscellaneous stuff. And then also we're gonna be removing stuff in here, which looks like they took all the tools and stuff that they had in here out. And then we're gonna take this whole shed. So all right guys, we're gonna get to it. Alright guys, so I'm getting to the last part of the stuff in this shed, but when I moved the box earlier, it was literally the most cockroaches I've ever seen, or what they call here palmetto bugs. So I'm gonna see if I can move something and see them all again. You can kind of see them back there. Oh, they're so big. It's literally giving me the chills. I'm only doing this. Usually I would not want to see all these things. I still don't want to really see all these things. But if I move like this container right here, gosh, there are a ton. Doesn't really do us justice. There you go. Ugh. And these things can fly too. They're absolutely disgusting. All right, we're gonna get back to it. Alright guys, we got this shed mostly cleaned out. Still got to break it down. Next, we're going to move on to these areas. Alright guys, I've been working on this shed. I mean, over here, I imagine there's going to be a ton of cockroaches behind there. I just started seeing some back here. As you can see right here, looks like chewed up stuff, so there definitely wasn't mice, and a pile there. But then look at, you got almost 1/4 inch of mouse poop going all the way along there. I was wondering why I started to sneeze. That's why. So this has been here, I would say at least 30-40 years at this point. So just wanted to show you guys that. And now I'm gonna keep going. All right guys, I took this table out and there was just an ungodly amount of cockroaches. You can hear them all. Look at all of them there. Just an absolutely infestation here of these roaches. So I was gonna go inside, remove this other part, and they just keep staying on this thing. But I was thinking when I move this one, it might be even worse. So let's see. Nothing so far. Quite a few. You guys see all those? So yeah, absolutely disgusting amount of cockroaches in here. All right guys, now I'm gonna start tearing apart these sheds. All right guys, so we're gonna remove this shed. First I gotta cut that tree and move that out of the way. All right guys, we are finishing up for the day. We got that little metal shed tore down, the one over there, and now we're gonna come back tomorrow and do the whole landscaping. So it's a 2-day project. We'll see you then. So I'm taking my time tearing this one apart because I actually want to reassemble it at my house. But they let it sit here so long. You can see there's like a million ants that are living in here. And every panel I take off, there's cockroaches. Like this is perfect because there's so many holes in here for these cockroaches. There's one right fucking freaking there. They literally been scaring the heck out of me. But yeah, so that's why I'm taking a little bit longer, but it's a nice shed, but I'm gonna have to come and spray this thing down because I ain't taking it to my house with all these bugs on it. I think we're gonna tell my wife it wasn't worth saving. There was like a nest with ants on it too, fire ants. Just got bit by one. And that fell where all my hardware went, so that sucks. I got about 1 million of these things on me. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to save this thing or not, but gotta get it out of here anyways. All right guys, we are finally finished with this big cleanup job. It actually took us 4 days, even though some of those days were only 4 to 5 hours. We still are gonna call it 4 days to complete this huge yard cleanup. So now I'm gonna show you how good it looks. So as you can walk in, if you remember before, this was all grown up. This was overgrown. There was stuff all on that porch. We cleared out all that stuff. It really looks like a whole brand new yard. They're gonna be selling this house. You look through there, you can see through the trees now. There was all kinds of stuff all through here. This whole area was just completely overgrown. They had flower beds. This right here was a big flower bed. Fence line cleaned up over here, trimmed up that bush. Back here they had all kinds of pots and all kinds of stuff and a bunch of dirt, which I mowed over and just kind of smoothed it out. So that all looks good. Over here is where number 1 shed was, which was completely full of cockroaches, if you remember. These holes right here, that was from a clothesline. I didn't actually get a video of taking those out, but we took 2 of those out. There was one over there as well. Then over here was another shed right here, the big Tupperware shed. Then over here was another shed. These are just like little scrap pieces of stuff that's still there, but realistically I went over it like 10 times already. We did see 2 huge snakes come through here.
Animal Planet for real, huh?
Yeah, he's going way up there. Ugh. So we definitely disturbed them a little bit. Then through here we cleaned off the vines and everything off this, made it look really nice, shaped that up a little bit, knocked all this down, cleaned up all that fence line. There was a tree back there too that you got me on video cutting, and I just cut the rest of that, so that looks good for him. I topped off some of that stuff. We didn't even talk about that, but I just figured it needed to be done. Came through here. Those are all azalea bushes, so I didn't want to completely destroy those, so those will come back. But we went through and mowed all through here. I trimmed up all these trees that were low branches hanging. If you watch the video, you'll see that. Just decided to cut those azaleas out completely. I thought it opened it up a little bit. I did cut the low branches on these 2 trees too, so you can see completely through. And then we trimmed up these bushes right here around the house, pulled off the vines off the house. So yeah guys, this is the end product, obviously, besides my ladder that I was using to record on. So yeah, tell me what you think. How much do you think we got paid to do this job? And if you need a job done, let me know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and we'll see you guys next time.